Toiletry Bag. This is the Bagolini Complete Cosmetic Bag, and I asked for it for Christmas. This is my first time using it. I found it on Amazon. They have a bunch of different colors, and I picked, you know, obviously the purple. They have green and a bunch of different things. So I've got a link for that down below if you want to check out the different colors they have. But this one I want to show you with it closed. You know, it folds up really nice and compactly. It's got this really nice kind of parachute material, so it's really durable. And the first little pouch, I just have just a body lotion. It's kind of a small pouch. That's all that I have in there. And if I end up packing my travel perfume, then I will slip it down in there because it's really small. But that is just what's in the first little section. And ignore my one thumb. I was trying out the Band-Aid French manicure tip that I found, and then I was testing some polishes on top of it. But look, it really does work. It's amazing. Anyway, the next compartment has all of my dental care. It's got my retainer, which is so lovely to have to wear a retainer just at nighttime. My sonic toothbrush. I have my manual toothbrush that I use to brush my retainer with in between deep cleanings of it. I've got regular floss, my threader floss, which I have to use to get around my permanent retainer that's on the back of my front and bottom teeth, and then a tube of toothpaste, and then a backup tube of toothpaste because I brush my teeth a lot. So then when you open it up, that's the only two compartments on the front. Then you open it up, and it is huge. It's got this hanger, so when you get to the hotel, you can hang it from a doorknob or the back of the door on a coat hook, or in our case, at the Disney hotel, they have like the bathroom area is right next to where the clothes rod is. So I just hang it on the clothes rod and choose the sink that's closest to it, and that way I can reach everything without having to unpack everything. So I have the razor I use to shave with. I've got the head for that in there, and then this is just a backup one in case I need it. This little pouch is really nice, and it zips open. And right now I just have Q-tips in there. I could put some other things in there if I wanted to, but that's all I have in there. And it's got all these little holes, so like if you do choose to take it for makeup, you could put your brushes in there, your mascaras, and your eyeliners and things like that. But I left most of those empty. And then this opens up, and down below you have 6 little compartments for bottles, and they open pretty big. Obviously these are still travel size things, so it couldn't be terribly tall, but it opens up fairly deeply, you can see. So I've got my Acure dry shampoo, I've got a travel hairspray, a little travel bottle of my shampoo, and then 2 things of shave gel because I don't want to run out of that. And then this big compartment holds so much stuff, and it's stuck on. It holds so much stuff over here. It's hard to do one-handed. There we go. But it is really deep, and it's got pretty much everything that I use to get ready. So it does have that brush, the razor head that I talked about. I've got a full-size deodorant, not even a travel size. I've got a full size of the facial cleanser I just bought. I usually use the Origins Checks and Balances, but I bought this one. Purifying Cream Cleanser from Neutrogena. And it's got no chemicals, sulfates, parabens, petroleum dyes, or phthalates. So I'm going to try that one. So I brought that. This little individual bag has my Acure night cream, my Mad Hippie Vitamin C serum, and my, it says Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 2, but it's really not. It is a toner that I got at Vitacost. And then this little travel bottle has just my eye makeup remover. I have a little bag of cotton balls, a travel size of my favorite cleansing wipes. These are from Target. This is the Up and Up makeup removing towelettes. And then I have this little travel jar of coconut oil that I use for sometimes body lotion and also to take off my eye makeup with. And then whatever is left of this bottle is my Acure Seriously Firming Facial Serum. I love this, and I just happened to almost run out right at the right time, so that should last me probably a little over a week, but that'll be plenty to take, and that way I don't have to take a whole, you know, a whole new jar of it. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really nice. It's got this really nice wipeable plastic, a really durable outer material, and I think it just holds a lot. I was really impressed, and I'm definitely looking forward to using it on future trips. Now that I've made a mess of it, I've got to repack it back. But I wanted to show you guys, in case you were going to be going on a trip and you needed a bag that held more things, and I'm looking forward to trying it out on this trip to Disney World. So this is my makeup case, and I used to use this for my toiletries, but now that I have that Bagolini bag, I use this for makeup. It's a little bit more beat up than that one because it's been through quite a few trips, so it doesn't look as nice maybe on the inside, but it holds a lot of stuff. So this is all the makeup I'm going to take, except for my brushes, which I keep them separately in my Sigma travel brush container. My beauty blender is in here, but all my eyeshadow brushes are in the Sigma container. So on this side, I have my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. I love this stuff. I go through it like crazy. And so I've got that in there. A travel size of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer that I use for blemishes. And then I have the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. And then the treatment highlighter that I use for under eyes. And then over here I have all of like the pencils and skinny kind of things that would otherwise be rolling around. So what I do is when I get to Disney and I unpack, I use that Sigma brush container, open it up, and use that on the vanity in the hotel to keep all these things in. So they're sitting upright on the countertop and they're easy to access. I have my Scandaleyes waterproof eye pencil that I use for lining my waterline. And then for just my regular eyeliner, I have the Rimmel waterproof Exaggerate eyeliner. This is the Mally eyeliner, which I might not bring since I'm bringing the Rimmel one, but it's good for inner rim as well. And then just my Maybelline brow pencil, Maybelline clear lip liner just in case I need that. And then I have the Sephora, like their chubby eye crayon that I use sometimes on my under my bottom lashes instead of regular eyeliner. I'll use this kind of for a smudgy look. My MAC little paint in Still Life that I use a lot on just to put a little pop of brightness on the lid. I have a CoverGirl Colossal mascara, and I also have the L'Oreal Power Volume 24-Hour Mascara. Got that. I do have a clear mascara, which sometimes I use to set my brows, but usually I use it for the little flyaways on my hair. When I pull my hair back in a ponytail, I have a lot of little flyaways, and I'll use that instead of hairspray to kind of get those controlled. I brought my CoverGirl, what's it called? Jumbo Gloss Balm, which I really like because I don't need lip liner, so I can probably do without bringing the lip liner, but I went ahead and brought it anyway. And then I have just a travel Laura Geller City Lights lip gloss. I have an almost empty tube of Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and so that all came out of that side. And then over here I have all the bigger things. I have my sunscreen, which right now is the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. I just got this and I'm really liking it, so I brought that. I wish it wasn't glass though. An eyelash curler, my beauty blender, which like I said I keep separate from my makeup brushes. My favorite nighttime lip balm, which is the Nivea Lip Butter. I have my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten Foundation Porcelain. I use that as my setting powder. I have a couple of the color tattoos because I use those over top of the Urban Decay Primer Potion because this is just too sticky. It makes the eyeshadow stick too well, and then I can't blend it very well. So I'll put this on, and then I will use one of these more neutral shades of the color tattoos to make it more blendable. So I've got the Bad to the Bronze and the Barely Beige. I'm bringing my Benefit Professional Primer, my e.l.f. blush in Fuchsia Fusion, just an eye pencil sharpener, and MAC Satin Taupe, Ulta's eyeshadow in Organza, which is one of my favorites. It's like a really pretty kind of a rosy color. And then I brought a couple palettes. The only reason I brought my Inglot palette is because they do have an Inglot in the Macy's at one of the malls in Orlando, and I don't know that we're going to get time to go. But just in case we do, I brought this so that I could take it with me and maybe get some more while I'm down there. But I don't know. I just brought it just in case. I brought my Naked 2 palette, which I love, and then I also brought my BH Cosmetics 15 color palette. I could get by with even one palette would be plenty. This one's got some nice neutral colors and then some more plummy colors. I really like this palette, by the way. But I got that. But the reason that I brought the little MAC paint, because if you're really in a hurry, it's a really quick eye makeup look to do just a satin taupe all over the lid, and then just pop this right in the middle for a little pop of brightness and shimmer, and it makes it look like you spent a lot more time on your eye makeup than you really did. So to be honest, I'll probably end up using these things the most. Maybe the Naked 2 palette, because I've pretty much got my favorite eye look down with this. I use the YDK all over the lower lid. Use Tease to kind of blend out that. I use Foxy for the brow highlight. And then I usually darken it up a little bit in the crease with Busted or Snakebite, kind of depending on my mood. So that's kind of my go-to eye look with the Naked palette. So I brought all that stuff, fairly neutral, but a lot of choices. They don't take up a whole lot of room. And that is all the makeup that I'm taking with me to Disney World.